Hi guys, how are you? How are you doing? Everybody is here. I still don't see it on the chat. Okay, cool. Uh, okay, so I'm back. Like the finally on the stream, the marketing guys let me speak because they are afraid that I will leak everything, so they are hiding me. Uh, okay, so we will talk about the several things today. One thing, like the meanwhile, there will be the something running uh, behind me. Can you run this video? Okay. So I read the chat on the Discord. Why it's like the 27, why the 6 months and whatever. So the first thing first, the game is what we release is probably 10, uh, 10, 15, 20% of the game. So it's like the still means that we need to do 80% of our design, what is planned, and there will be definitely a lot of ideas from you which you would love to have in the game, and we need to think about it. Every 6 months is like the every 6 months. It sounds like the really long period, but it's actually like the 4 months. It's like the first month we usually take care about the previous release. We're trying to balance it, fix all the bugs which we introduce, and make the game stable and running well. Then we have the 4 months for the development, and the last month is mostly for the beta testing and optimizing the game and everything what we did. So we actually have only 4 months for the developing of the features. There is billions of the features which we still need to implement, and I will talk about it later. And we are here for the long term. We don't want to release it like as soon as possible. Put all the content. We want to do it right. We want to do no. It's not pre-recorded. It's live. Um, uh, Everything takes some time. It's like the even like the small thing like the durability is like the taking forever because we need to make some research about it. We need to make the implement it properly. We need to find like the way how to do it, and we want to make only like the good stuff, which we'll enjoy. And this is about everything. We will talk about the weather, but we need to do first research about the weather. We don't want to implement just like the rain there. That is raining for the few minutes and then it's going out. And we want to do it properly. So the rain, fog, how the things are working, what kind of the rules are there. So we are experiencing the realistic weather, as much as possible. So and also it's into Asia, so it's like we cannot go outside and see how it's raining, So a lot of things need some kind of the research and more development time, when the things are more the sophisticated. So it's not so easy. We don't want to be in the hurry because the people here will sprint forever, and this means that they will burn out, sooner or later, and we don't want to, I don't want to push the people too fast or too far, so they have the experiencing some issues with the burnout and whatever. So it's we need to choose some kind of the date and do it the properly. We're working hard, but we cannot the push somewhere the more, So this is the what it's also slowing us down. The another thing is I don't want to have the studio with the 500 people. It's it's very hard to manage. It's very hard to keep the people motivated. It needs the more the managers, more processes, whatever. It's turning to the corporate. And I'm not able to do it, So we will have to hire the new CEO and to do it completely different. And this is what we don't want to. We still want to be the family company, the band of the developers who has the big passion and doing something. So this means that we have to accept that we are slower than some other guys, like some Chinese companies, like they're releasing every month like the big update, for example, because they have the 500 people, you know. So it's like this is what you have to probably accept. There is no other way, like how to do it faster. We will try to be as fast as possible, but you know, it has some kind of the limits. So sorry about it. You know, I know that like the 27 or whatever time is like the make you a little bit, you know, I don't know if I should say upset, but think about it like you know, the Baldur's Gate was like the 3 years in the early access. Uh, Daisy, Tarkov, you know, that's like a lot of like the more years than like the what we are planning. So we don't want to be in the early access 8 years or something. We want to be like the sooner, but we need to be sure that the game is running like the perfectly, that everything is implemented there as we want, and then we will continue. So let's talk about the roadmap. I will, I think I will talk about like the more details about it. It's like uh, we set up it. You know, I was talking about it in the past. We set up it that there is some kind of the main feature, which is like the enhancing the game, which is enhancing the meta or giving you like the more stuff to do, and replay like the replaying the game after the vibe is like the worth, because like it's like the huge step. Then we have another set of the features, or like which we are enhancing the core stuff which are already there, and we are moving them to to the new level, or we are rebalancing them or rewriting because like you don't like them, for example, or you are like giving us feedback, so we need to rewrite it. And of course, there is like the set of the new content always, which is the like the new guns, you know, new gear, new, for example, I don't know, provisions, new POIs. So we are adding new stuff to the map and whatever, you know. So it's like so it's like the increasing the content, or like the areas where you can play. And the last one, but not least, is the we call it quality of the life, like the improving, which is basically the removing your frustration from the game, or like the improving the features which you already said that it's like the need to be improved. You know, you don't like them, or you think it's like it's wrong. So for example, one of the things is like we're trying to decrease the heli time, you know, when we are waiting for the extraction, which we already like succeed, and it will be like in the next update. Or we are adding, for example, the filtering and a lot of things to your stash, so it's like the more easily to manageable. So there is a lot of other things which are basically improving the quality of the life. So let's talk about, you know, and of course we have to improve the AI still. Like every 6 months there will be big changes, and it will be like the more interesting to play with them. I don't know like if I should talk about the current update day night, because I think we reveal everything what we already wanted to reveal. So I will probably skip it. So everybody knows that it's about the day and night, and we are adding the weapon durability. This is probably the biggest like the features. Day night means also like a lot of other stuff, like the night visions, you know, lasers and flashlights, for example. Then we are adding new guns, which I think the guys already like they said about the MP5, but there is like the new platform, or is like the new latest version of one platform which is already inside the game. So and guys will reveal it later. We also improved we add like the more POIs and more stuff to explore and loot. We know that there is missing the valuable loot or valuable items, which you are just happy that you just get them and you can sell them. So it will be more interesting to go around and loot the people, or loot the AI, or chests or whatever. So this is just the first step. This update from like it's big one, but I think the every else update like the another one is even the bigger in the change of the game how it's played. Currently, the game is basically some kind of the mill sim. There is missing a lot of stuff which should be in the game. So we should promote the exploration. We should do some kind of the informations about the lore. You know, there is like the three things in the lore. One is like the what actually happening, the another what happened during the evacuations and like the until now, and then there is lore about the Lamang. You know, so like the about the dictator, what is do, and yeah, lore. You know, I'm always like my English is like the wrong. So Rick already like the, you know, find out. So sorry about it. Uh, so this is what we are going to focus on the next update. You know, this is why we call it like the dark uh, something. You know, and you will learn a lot. So it's coming in the May, June uh, next year. It's probably May. June is too late. So in the around the May next year, and we will focus heavily about the on the story, you know, and on the lore, and on the exploration, and that it will be more interesting to go around the map and find all the ways, like the when, like the find everything what is possible about our universum, you know. We are planning, you know, it will not be only the logs or books or newspapers or some kind of the reading materials, but we are developing something what is not typical inside these type of the games, which you basically get some kind of the clue based on the situations you get, you know. So you will come to farm, and then you will be able to see what's probably happened. It's basically based on your experience, and you will report it back to the PMC, and they will start to complain it. So that's like the what we want to try. There will be also some other things like the you know, finally the repairing the weapons and the armor. There we want to do properly dragging the characters, for example, because we think it's like a really good experience when you are helping your friend and you can drag him to the some kind of the more safe spot, and then you can resurrect him or heal up. And what we are planning to introduce the brand platform, so including the brand free, if we will get like the gun, and we will be able to find out like the how it's properly working. So it's going to another platform. There will be also like the other guns, but it's mostly like the one thing is like the big one, and there is like the set of the several other guns. I don't want to talk about every gun. There will be a huge amount of the guns implementing during these years, basically. So that's what we are looking for the like the next update, like the third update or second update. It's version of 0.3. Then we will go to the next update, which is called the Elite Operator, and this where we want to implement the skills. You know, we have I think unique design how to work with the skills. I want that if somebody has the skill or like the rise it up, and you believe to that guy that he's really good at it, you know. So it's not like that you investing the points or you are doing it forever until it's rise to the 100 points, you know. So we preparing something like the completely different, which should be a lot of more fun, and when you get it, you can really flex, you know, that it's like that it's like that you are really good. There will be one thing which there is two things which we are really missing in the game. One is the capturing, you know, in the past we wanted to capture the camps, like the bandit camps, but it's causing some like the issues with the quests and whatever. So we decided to go to the different way, and you will be able to capture a lot of POIs, like the farms or, for example, the fuel stations or whatever we decided. There will be AI. If we will kill them and like the capture it, then it will be like your closer spawn point. You can use it as the spawn point. Some of them will open the access to the another vendor. You know, so it's like the so it's will make the game or map more dynamic, and of course the other factions can like the overrun it like the and make it their own. So there will be some choke points and people can do it. So this is like the one other thing. We will also work on the player statistic, so it will be finally there. So you will be able to track like the everything what is there. You know, you will, for example, know how many stuff you take or collect and how many is missing, and of course your own statistic for the game, how good you are, and you know these kind of the things. Then like there is big feature for this like the version, which is the we call it like the Rogu NPC, Rogu PMC. So it's mostly for the guys who are doing the player killing, and they will be banned or banned by the faction, and they will become like the Rogu, and they will don't have the access to FOB, and they will have to survive somehow. Maybe like the visit the bandit camps to have the access like the to some vendors and do something. We are planning that you will be able to play as the Rogu even if you don't kill the other players, you know. So we don't want to we don't want to force you that you kill other players to play this kind of the experience. So we're still thinking how to do it. And this is like the really cool thing, I think, for the player killers, you know, this kind of the guys like the who wants to really put it to the heart and like to kill other players. It will not be easy, but yeah, I think it will be exciting. There is, you know, in this update we will also implement the new vendor, which will be probably or maybe new vendors, and they will be accessible from the different farms, like the different POIs, if you capture them. And we will also move it to the level 4, you know. So it's like there will be more guns, like the better guns, and instead of 3 levels of the vendors, there will be 4 of them. That's mostly about this update, like the allied operator. And you know, I'm talking only about the big things. I'm not talking about like the what we will do for the quality of the life, because it's also depending on your feedback and what we screw or what we design like the wrongly or what is not working, so we need to change it. The next update is the to the Battleforge, which is the another big chunk of the game, and it's mostly about the crafting, workbenches, and basically your room which you will have, and you have to upgrade them. So you will be able to craft a lot of things, you know, by yourself. The crafting will be split between what we are planning now is between like the where you need workbench or some stuff you can do even on mission, you know. So like for example, create the bandages from the whatever, some kind of the t-shirt, you know. But if you are doing something more clever or more sophisticated with the guns, then you have to go to the workbenches. Also, you can use the workbench, or maybe you can even, yeah, workbenches. So you can even create, for example, the repair kit and use it instead of like the repairing it through the vendor, you know. So that's like the one of the big thing, because we need to create your room which you are leveling. We have to create the workbenches which you are leveling. We have to create like all the crafting stuff which you can craft, and we have to do a lot of resources which you are collecting, looting, whatever, buying. So it's a really huge thing. We will definitely implement new vendor for it. So it's like it's another huge update. Then we're starting to slowing down a little bit, because there will be the list is more empty, because there will be a lot of ideas from you how to make it better. And we want to mostly focus on the melee combat, the stealth, and that's what we want, like in the next update, in the Shadow Strike. So the idea is that it's like the synchronized animations for the killing the players as the spec guys are doing or whatever, So it's like the more exciting to go stealth and kill somebody and have some kind of the melee, because we don't want to that you are running around you and just the chopping the people, or like the doing some stuff. So let's see. And it will be interesting if it will work against the AI, that you are like you are just going to stealth and just cut their throat, So it's like the good gameplay for the rat, for example. That's like of course, we'll implement a lot of melee weapons, and let's see how it will work. In the next update, which is the Rising Tension, we will implement some metagame between the faction, It's like we will have the leaderboards, we will collect a lot of stuff, everything what you do, we'll share some faction points to the whole, the faction. And based on it, you will receive some boost, So if you are winning, then you will get like the more stuff than the faction which is loose, So it's some kind of the meta game, and this update is mostly about it. But of course, like the new content, new territories, new stuff. But it's mostly about this, give you something like something more higher goal to fight for it. So we will see how it's working. Then we will really focus on the ground zero. So we don't want to work on the ground zero and all these like the anomalies and artifacts, all these things, until we're releasing the version 1.0, because it will be same like the Baldur's Gate. We are releasing the final game like the 1.0 with all this stuff. So it's like the big plan, because it's not only about the anomalies and the artifacts, but there is also like the arch enemy guys who are like the very trained. We call them now Strauss Company. It's the Russia guys who is doing their own crazy things, and trying to steal all the things around. So it's like it's there. We will also like to have the final items, like the level 5 or level 6. We will have like the new quest, and we will hopefully have even like the completely different gameplay inside the ground zero, because it's more like the toxic environment. You cannot survive there forever. You have to do something to survive there. So it will be completely different gameplay than what is in the other part. I think it's like the more about the extraction, because you have to get out of it, and or you will die there, So, and it will be very tough. It's like only for the most hardcore guys and for the groups, and it will be challenging to go there as the lone wolf and see like how it's working. So that's in very short. Probably, I don't know. Okay, I was really fast, but this is like our plan for the next few years, in every 6 months, to develop like this kind of the update, including that we are fixing the things from the previous build, and we still maintain the game like in the really cool shape, in good shape. So it's not like you are not complaining that we didn't fix the bugs which are there forever or whatever, and we still like adding the new content. We want to really release the 1.0 like in the AAA state, or better than AAA state, because you know how the things are working at the time, like the current times, So it's like in the past, basically. So that's our goal. We this update is a little bit slower, because there was after the release and after all the hard working, there was summer, and a lot of people were going to the vacation, whatever, need to relax. So it's like it will not be exactly 6 months, I think, but then it will just go there every 6 months. So that's all. Every update is going to wipe your progress, because it's very hard to like to continue, and you will miss a lot of things. So of course we need to like the wipe out. You have to like to play it again. I hope that it will be completely different. Like during the day night, definitely. You know, you have to think about it, like the how to do it. Some quests will be will be possible to finish only at the night. You know, so it's like the so it's just not possible to continue. It's not full game, where like World of Warcraft, where we are adding like the more levels, and you still continue. You know, it's more like the it's still game in the development, and we have to wipe it. You know, it's like the let's start again. You will don't lose everything. You know, of course, but yeah, you will lose all the progress and start again with this. So wipe is there. Uh, the current update, we don't know when we exactly is will be released. You know, it will be released by this year, definitely. We don't know if it's October, November, December. You know, it's depending on a lot of times. We want to focus that the game is in the better shape. I am not saying that it will be optimized for the very low-end cards. It will never be optimized for the low-end machines. This game is big, and we just cannot do it without killing some features. But we definitely want to have it in the better shape. We want to have it like the most stable, and we want to remove like the more bugs, you know, from it. So it's like it's really important for us, you know, to make it in the better quality than it was in the past. So that's mostly about the roadmap, how we want to do it. We want to like the guys. We know that like the what is wrong there, what is not implemented properly, what is like the issue. We will try to fix everything. It's not like that we are just don't thinking about it. You know, it's like that we always like the we collect everything, what you are like the what we are saying, what we are complaining. We're trying to fix it. Not everything could be or is possible to do it now. Not everything is possible. Okay, it's not possible to optimize it for the low-end PCs. You know, it's not. You know, it's not possible to have it like the I don't know 3060 and run it on the 200 FPS. It's just not possible. It's you should not ask us for it. Like the, it's it's what is it like the it you know we can decrease the quality like other guys, but then it will lose the immersion. We cannot like the decrease the shadows like the you know because then the other guys will be visible and people will exploit it. So it's like there is a lot of stuff which we cannot do it. But yeah, it is what is it. We're trying to do our best. Um, okay, so maybe I can go like the through the 8 9 there is like the okay, so what about the 0.8 0.9? It's a reserve, you know. It's like the just if something will go really wrong, then we can do this like the we can use it, but it's probably we will skip it, you know. We have if everything will go well according to our plans and we implementing it and we don't have the terrible problems or there is no war in Czech Republic or whatever. It's like this is what we are sticking inside, so we don't need like the 0.9 or 0.8 maybe. So that's like the why we are like the not using it. Then there is question about the team killing and some other stuff. We are changing the system now for the reporting. It will work a lot of better than and maybe more sophisticated. If you do some kind of the negative action against the player, you will be marked as the aggressor for like the several minutes up to hour or whatever. We will balance it, and everybody is free to kill you. You know, and free to loot you, even your faction members. So for example, if you will find the body of your faction member and you will start to loot him, you will like to be warm and you will become the aggressor, for example, for the 10 minutes. Okay? And then everybody else can kill you. They will don't know about it, but they can like to kill you. So for example, you are guarding your teammate body, but somebody will come and start to looting it, and you are hiding somewhere, you can freely kill him, you know, and then loot him. Or if somebody will start shoot at you and the bullets are going very close, you will be marked as the aggressor, you know. Then you can like defend yourself and kill him. If he's like the hitting you and kill you, then he's like the aggressor for like the longer time, you know, maybe like the 1 hour or something, you know. So then like you can kill him or get the revenge, you know, if you like to remember him for free. So we're trying to be like to improve this feature, so it's like the more fair, you know. Of course, if you are in the squad and you are like the shooting around your teammate, if you are there, it will not like you will not be aggressor, you know. But if you will play with some guy and you are not in the squad and he will be around the door and you will try to help him and shoot around him, you can be aggressor, you know. So it's like we cannot everything like the cover. There is always something pro and cons, and yeah. But this is like what we come with the idea how to defend yourself and don't be reported by the aggressor guys, you know. So let's see how it's working. You will get us feedback, of course, and we will try to implement it if it's possible. But it's what is it? We can even like go like the farther that we will mark him on the, you know, if there will be so many player killers, then we can mark them on the map, you know, some area, and you can hunt them. You know, there is a lot of things what we can do with it later, and how to improve this feature until we will have the Rogu PMC implemented. So that's like the what is one of the improvement based on the like the stuff which we heard. Of course, it's not like the working in the PvE, right? It's like the not. We are even, I think, even if you die like as the aggressor, you are not able to loot your body as the consequences, you know. So if you die as the aggressor, it's like it's not accessible for you, and I think you know, you starting again, you lose everything. So I think it's like that. Okay, so maybe next question. The news about the king killing. What's the thoughts on mixed reviews on the Steam? Okay, I think, you know, of course, we were expecting that we will have the 95% and everybody will love our game and we will be the best heroes, you know, whatever. And yeah, it's like what is it? You know, the team is like the new. You know, it's our like the first game. We over or underestimate like some stuff, you know. For example, with the performance, you know, I didn't think that the people with the 100 something cards will like try to play this game, you know. So it's like there is a lot of things which or a lot, you know, when we check the reviews, I think the 80% is about the performance or stability, you know. There is like the 5% of the guys who don't like the game, which is okay. I think it's fair, you know. We didn't expect it. Maybe we were wrong with the minimum requirement stuff, you know. Another thing is that we didn't have the time to properly test it on the a lot of computers. It's just not possible, or it wasn't possible for us because we just didn't have the money for it, or like you know, you need to work with some kind of the big company who has the farm of the PCs and test it. It's like it's what's happened. We are going to, of course, it's getting better. I think it will change. it's better than the 20%, you know. There is like the 60 something. Our target is definitely like the 90, you know. So we just like going there, and we will do everything that you are happy with it. I think the people were a little bit overhyped it, and were thinking uh, too much about this game, you know. It's like the it will be like the more there or whatever. So it's like it's okay, you know. These people are maybe like the unhappy, you know, but it's going to change definitely later. I really trust to this game, you know. I know what we can do and where we can go. So okay, so this is about the mixed reviews and how we do address it. We can address it only with the good work, you know. So that's all. Like we don't want to ban or remove this like the reviews. So I cannot talk about the weapons in the 0.2 or like the night ops because guys are planning to reveal it. I think you will be surprised like the what we are able to get there. You know, I think we were really happy. It was very tough, like to get these guns or like to model them properly, and I am pretty happy that they are there. So it's like I don't see it in so many games. I think still. Okay, so killing, you know, more POIs. There is definitely coming to more POIs. You know, when you look at the map, Jenny, map, you see that there is only like the few areas, and it's basically choke points, and everybody is going there. This is not how it should be played. You know, you should go around, have the fun, and go to the like the big areas only for the quest or like the when you trying to fight with the other people. But you know, it's like the 80% of the map is empty. We will just put a lot of stuff there. It's new points are coming. It's still not be. It still will be in the steps. You know, we just not able to make like the everything new and add it, and it's just going in the steps. So every update will include new points, new stuff, new environments, new biomes, and so it will be more enjoyable to explore the game. Okay, I cannot scroll this document. Okay, so so the next will case be in the environment or it only be on AI? Okay, I know it's like the pain in the ass now. It's some kind of of course the wrong like the implementation or like the not perfectly executed. I know it's very hard to find the specific keys. Mostly what you need for the quest. It's going to be addressed in this update in the night ops, and the keys will be in the proper places where it's like where logically they should be. They will not be on the same spot. There will be some randomness between them, but it's not like that you have to kill bambillions of the AIs and hope that something will drop, you know, for you. So it's going to be addressed. It's like the one of the things which we call the quality of the life of the like the improvement. There will be diagonal running, you know, or sprinting, not running, because you can run, I think now, sprinting. Uh, to be honest, I really don't know how it's working properly. You just sprint and press the press the both keys and you just running, you know. I think it will still run like in the diagonal, and it will look cool, you know. So it's like it's there. People ask for it. We will implement it. I am not using it. This is or nobody from us like the mostly. So that's like the why we forget about it. But yeah, it's going to be there. It's already in our build. So yeah, it's good. There was somebody said if we will change the sprint animation. I think we will not change the sprint animations because it's actually like the how the our actors were running like the special forces. So we don't we don't need to like the change it because it's like the how they are running, and we said like the hey what the guys are doing we will like to put inside the game. We are going slightly in change the running animation without ads, you know. We are using this kind of the special movement for the special forces how they are moving, but it doesn't looks like the great when you are just running with the gun in the hip, you know. So we will implement it so it's not like the like very tough, and they are moving with the head and with the shoulders a little bit, so it's like the looks like the more nature. Uh, I think this is only one animation which we need to like the really change so it looks like the better. Um, then oh, why roadmap so poor and you are planning to do nothing until 27? Okay, so that's great. You know, I will love to invite you here and like the see like the how people are doing nothing and only enjoying the money you gave us. So like the sorry, I think the people working hard, and I think like the it's again, you know, like I don't want to be in the newspapers that I like the push the studio like the too far and like the 20 people burn out like the and like the complaining about me that like I'm fucking crazy, you know. So it's like the again, we will do it like the what we can. We will do it like the as hard as we can, but we are not going to die, you know. And I will like the you know not push people too far, okay. So it's like the uh, yeah, and definitely you know we are working between these updates. uh, tu- 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 tu. If we as players spot a very big issue about the balance of the weapons ammo, are you planning to think about it? Sure, like if you see that something is not working as it should be, you know, some guns are like the bad, right? Some ammo is like the bad, you know. Some it's just not working. So we don't want to like the balance it according the Call of Duty or like that every gun is usable. Like the hey, it is what is it? If you will find out that this ammo or gun is not working properly, that it's not working according the reality or realism, like the always like the send the feedback to us, you know. It's like we cannot cover everything. We are making the mistake, something could be like there, so feel free like to send us everything what you think is like the wrong, like that's like the why we are doing the early access, you know. This is what I love, you know. It's like it's not like the just our vision and we are here and then releasing something and then few patches and forgetting about it and then going to the Bahamas, but we want to work with you directly and make these games as real as crazy, you know. So so yeah, send the feedback about everything, you know, to Michal, for example, you know, he's here. So, if you are collecting questions for the QA, I am curious there will be any kill summaries after run. Yes, this will be of the yeah. That's the problem that we don't know like the how long to collect it. It's not, you know, it's very hard to collect some data based on the if it's not like the match base, you know. So it's like the because you are there forever and you die, you respawn, you continue. We are planning to maybe show you some statistic like the for your last thing, but it should be like your session or it should be since your last die, you know. So it's like it's there is some kind of the questions which we need to solve and think about it. We will definitely show the more stuff on the dead bodies in this update, you know. So we were planning, or we are planning that you will see the hits on the dead bodies, you know. So like when you start to loot them, you will see how many bullets and what kind of the injuries he has and all these things. So you will, for example, realize that it wasn't bullet sponge, you know. It was just because you hit his like the legs and you know, not organs, and this is how he survived. So it's like if you are we are trying to always balance the health system that is working as real as possible, but of course there could be some mistakes with the cavities or like the with the some like the organ, for example, were not like the very close on the beginning. We just move everything like the more closer, so it's like the shooting to the body is not like the bullet sponge, but sometimes people survive like a lot of bullets, you know. I read like the crazy amount of the cases when people survive like the 20 bullets, in the bodies, in the bodies. So it's like sometimes it could happen. People can survive even the hit to the head, So it could happen. It should not happen like every time. So be trying to do these things. Uh, any plans for the cross-platform playing? Uh, yes, when we will support more platforms, but we will never do uh, console versus PC. If we will support like the Xbox and the consoles, we will do Xbox versus consoles, like the closed platform. This is what we are thinking. We don't want to mix the PC guys with the console guys, but this is really far, far away, So another question. If you bring wear and tear on weapons onto play, please be sure that there is option. Okay, about the repairing. That's true. Like we are now doing the durability, so you will be able to destroy the guns, but not repairing. So this is how we can upset you a little bit. But we won't. You will not be able to kill the gun just by the shooting. During the one raid, for example. That's not like the how we planning it. It's not like the. It's not gamified. We will gamify it a little bit, but some like the pistols can survive 30,000 shots. The AR-15, I think the 9,000 or something. So imagine how long you will have to shoot to destroy this gun. So it's like the. So it's not super crazy. The one thing that you will not be able, the durability will works. Oh, we will talk about it later. I think it's part of the marketing plan how the durability is working and what is affecting. So durability and repairing must come in combination, not separated. Yes, that's true. But that's what happened. So it's like the what is in the plan. So let's see. I think we will have to delay the update a little bit, and it's not so easy. Okay, so let's see how it's working, and then see then you will be happy that we have the repair finally. So it's it's good. Let's move to no changing sprinting animation, definitely not. I don't think it looks silly, but whatever. Everybody has the different taste. Any thoughts of adding after raid or after that kill screen where you see all the AI? And yeah, that was the question already. We are planning to have something. I think it will come with the player statistic update, which is I think the update 0.4. Okay. Will be able to sell keys to the traders? I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I will talk about it with the designers if there is some the reasons for it, but yeah, I think it's I think it's because you still have the keys which are for the quest and there is no usage for it maybe, so it's yeah, let me think about it, how to get rid of them. Will there be squad related quests in the future? Okay, yeah, I understand it. 4 guys killing 1 boss and you have to do it 4 times. We are thinking about it, how to make it better. There is the very hard to find a system how to prevent the exploiting, because you can be the far, which we can somehow check, that you are close to the guy who make the kill, but if you are going to the flank him and you are, how far it is, it's the 30 meters, it's are you active on it, it's we need to really think about it, who is the killer, currently the killer is the killer, the guy who sent or who make the last hit and kill the people, not like the who injure it. You know, the goal is like to kill him, not injure him. So it's like the last bullet is what is count. Uh, I know it's pain in the ass, like you have to do 4 times. We will think about it, like how to make it better. But yeah, it is what it is. You have to do it like 4 times, or like I know like the kill 30 people in the target bay and do it like in 4 guys. It's like a lot. It's actually like the 120, right? So it's like yeah. Let me think about it. We can like maybe do something to make it better. Uh, tu- 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 tu. What is the next one? Did you find something against the cheater because it's killing the game? I'm sure that like there is a lot of cheaters. We know like how many cheaters are there. What our system is like detecting. We are let me write if you think that it's like the cheaters are there. It's plugged by the cheaters, because we don't think so that there is so many of them. Uh, we are planning to have the weekly ban wave, and we are also working on the system which we will automatically ban the people when they are doing something wrong, So, so, uh, so they will be like the kick out of those servers as soon as possible, so they are not making like the damage. I think when the game is not played like too much now. We have like I don't know, 1,000, 2,000 concurrent people. Is not worth for the uh, cheater creators to even like think about it. There is no demand for it. So, but this is why I think we don't have so many cheaters now. But if there will be more and more people play, if we will do our job, there will be more and more cheater stuff and or cheats, and we will have to take care about it and do it. So we are monitoring. We know like what is there. We are working even on the system to prohibit the ESP radars, and all these things. So it's like it's going there. It's like yeah. We will take care about it, and we will try to do our best against the cheaters. Okay, so bosses, the the bosses will be there. Now it's like just one guy. The plan is we hired a really good character artist, you know, from the different like the AAA company, and he will take care about it. The every boss from the every faction, should be very unique, with the unique look, with the unique characteristic, and the lore and everything. And they will have even the like the special. For example, we are planning that they will have always very special pistol, so you can collect it, by yourself. And yeah, so it's like it's one of those space where we want to look, and even now it's like it's too much like I don't say it. We just didn't have the time for it, and it needs some time, So it's like so it's coming. Like every boss will be unique with the different like the stuff, what they can do with the different lore and different like the things to like to collect them. So it's like so it will be there. Okay, are you thinking about repeatable quests for full activity for the end game? Yes, of course. So it will come later when we will need. It's like that there is missing. I think there is 150 quests or something. Uh, it's just the 50% or 40% of the quest we want to have there. So it's like going to be a lot of them. Some, and when we will really need it, it will come with some kind of the repeatable quest or like the daily task or something, Are there plans to make the PMC factions different somehow? Yes and no. Actually, in real life, they look same, because you can buy like I think even the army almost looks same, like when you look at the some conflicts, with the like if the best people from Russia will meet with the best people from the US, for example. They will definitely have almost same stuff and looks like the almost same. So we will include like the in this build like the some patches, so you will see the faction. We don't want to make it easy, like the no icons, you know, these kind of the things. So you still have to like the look a little bit and see like the what they are wearing, what kind of the badge they have, and they are free. Then you are free like the to kill him or like the not, you know. So it's like the we are going to make your life like the more easy, but not easy. You know what I mean. So it's like the definitely some kind of the progress, but you know the game is mostly what we are planning. The game is mostly about the experience. It's not about the like the real competition. It's about like the enjoying the life of the PMC and like the enjoy it with your friends. Be like the more slow, tactical. You know, it's not like the it's not Battlefield. It's not Call of Duty. It's not like the jumping here and there, shooting everything. What is like the what is moving, you know. So it's like the this is not what we are building. So like the there has to be something to like the to think, you know, or like to look around and then like the going to that and decide it like the if you're pressing the trigger, you know. It's even in the real life it's not so easy to press the trigger, you know, if you are not like the super great like the warrior used to it. So we want like that you are thinking if you should shoot or not, you know. And will be like these kind of the consequences. So it's like the it's on the purpose. Okay, shared quest. No, there will not be shared quest. What about the Thermovision? Thermovision will come if it will come. It will come a lot of later. You know, Thermovisions are like the really uh, too powerful. You know, it can really change the game a lot, and it's not easy to properly implement it inside the game in this scale, because if you want to do it right, then you have to of course like the simulate the thermal somehow, like the temperature, and you know it's not easy in this kind of the scale of the game, you know, to compute everything. So let's see like the like you know, wherever you go. So maybe in the like the update 0.6, 0.7, if we will have the time or something, or there will be too much demand, we can like to try it. But I think the thermal really OP, as somebody is writing, and yeah, it's like the yeah. You want to more skills like the your skills than like the devices to helping you with everything and killing everybody there. So. Okay, so will there be okay merchandising? That's very interesting. We just talked about it with some guys today. We will do. We will ask you. You know, we don't think too much about the merchandising now because like we're thinking mostly about the game and how to make it better. So the you know, if there is demand for the merchandising from you and you want to like the proudly wear something, you know, buy something, that we have the guys like the where we can work with and do something. It will be interesting. We will make the research with you, so we will ask you what you want like the to buy, and yes, like the what is like the biggest demand, you know, like the hoodies, the t-shirts, of course. But if you want to have even the like the badges, for example, if you want to have the some kind of the um, uh, consumables, for example, or items from the game, like the to print, you know, and like the whatever hats, you know, these kind of the things. So yeah, it's like the it's there is a lot of things which we can do like the for the merchandising, but again, like the we focusing first on the game, and let's see, you know, if there will be a lot of people asking for it, we will do it, of course, you know. So okay, next questions. Merchandising. Okay, so oh, You know, Madfinger Games with the new update and patch are planning to review the benefit of the different editions or not. I mean, for example, support edition for nice will receive any free resource. Okay, so with the every update, we will definitely tweak the, you know, when you are buying the different versions, you are getting different like the initial stock or like the, you know, the items. We will update it every update, you know. So of course, if you are like about the like the most expensive, maybe we will put there like the two night visions or white night visions, or we will like the change it. It's not like the what is there now will change when we will implement like the new things, new guns. So we will be happy. So don't worry. If you bought the like the most expensive version, then we will add the stuff. We will just don't try to overkill, like to bribe you a lot or make your life like the really like the easy, or something, you know. So it's like the we still have to think properly about like the this stuff, but we will definitely update the initial like the items you are getting with the every update. Okay, so next one. Different somehow, yeah. It's like the yeah. It's like the yeah. Again, like the hey, you know, in the real life, the PMC companies can be anybody, right? It's not like the that it's only Asia or only Russia or whatever. These companies are somehow like the more like the how to say it, more open. How to say it? More political correct, you know. So they are like the hiring everybody, you know, and don't care about it too much. So like the even your friend, like the, in real life, even your friend from your army could be in the different PMC company, and you can meet somewhere, you know. So we just don't care. It's like the companies, you know. It's not like the armies. So so yeah, they looks like the same, and they will like the mostly have the badges. So that's all like the what we want, and you know, then you have to be more careful. uh, do you want to community to help test updates for the game? Sure, we are thinking how to do it. The only problem is like the with the leaking the things, you know. So we would love to use all of you, you know, and invite you to the test. But we have to also think about the marketing, you know. I know that you hate it, but like the we need like the creators, influencers, streamers, whatever, to like the to to do marketing for us, right? So it's like the we need to give them some kind of the exclusivity. So if you are like the if you are if we invite like the 100,000 people for the testing the update, then it's very possible that it will leak and somebody will stream it, you know. So it's like we need to think about it. uh, I think the marketing is the worst part of MFG is absolutely not true, you know. I think the marketing like the is top notch, like the even the more because we just overhype this game, you know. So it's like the so yeah, it's like the guys, you know. We need to have the some, you know, still make the some money. So we cannot like the just do something without marketing, you know. We need to do it, you know. So let's think about it. But we definitely want like the use or like the work with you on the testing of the game and like the testing all the updates. So we will be like the definitely happy. You know, we just need to think how to do it and how to set up the times properly. So it's like the it's working like the for everybody. When can we await sound improvements? Okay, so that's like the very interesting thing because most of you are wearing the headphones, you know, the active headphones, and they are just crippling the sound. It's like the if you wear the or if you use the active headphones, um, that you know you will definitely hear like the that it's very clunky. You know, it's not like the how it sounds like the in real life. You know, so we need to think how to do it. You know, it's like the uh, because I think if you remove the headphones, the game doesn't sound bad. Like the you know, it's like the it doesn't sound, but like the if you are wearing some plastic active headphones, it's completely cripple the sound, you know. So it's like the, you know, we are definitely working on the ambient, like the improvements. There will be a lot of changes, and it will be better and better with the every update, you know. So we are even the planning. Okay, I'm already I already want to send several people to the Laos, you know, like the from our studio to really gather all this like the informations, you know, and get like the proper sounds, how it like the how it should sound in the jungle, you know, how it sounds on the, for example, in the rice field through the night and whatever. So we will definitely make some kind of the trip to the Laos because it's possible now and get a lot of information. So uh, yeah, that's like the okay possible harassment monitor. Okay, uh, guys, you know we are pretty okay that we have like the only like the we were okay. We are not pretty okay, but just to be honest, we were not expecting that we will like the have the 100,000 or 70,000 CCU like the every day, and even after the like the few months after the release. This wasn't the plan, you know. It's like the game is like the not ready for it. It will be happen like with the every update. We hope that, or we believe that it will just go up, 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 up. You know, so it's like the it's not like the what we think it is failed. You know, it's like it's something what we expect that it's, you know, yeah, Tarkov is definitely better, or infinitely better. Not infinitely, but definitely is better, because like the it's not Tarkov. You should compare the Tarkov with us as the Tarkov from 2014. You know, maybe, you know, that would be fair. Okay. So the next question. So yeah, we are planning to like the improve the sounds a lot. We're planning to improve the mostly the ambient and everything how it sound, but it's not like the it's not possible if you are wearing the plastic headphones. You know, I don't mean in the real life, in the game. You know, they are changing the things, and this is how it sounds. Um, can we use the Quest GPC trackers in our packs to find out of dead bodies? Oh, I read it like the this idea about it on the YouTube. I already said that I put it in my backlog. I think it's very cool idea. It's not even like the for the tracking your stuff, but I think if we will think about it and doing it properly, maybe you can even track the somebody who steal it. You know, so I'm playing with the idea that you will be put the tag there, you know, and it will be active for some like the house, and if somebody will kill you and get this gun from you, you will be able to still see this like the track, you know. So you can maybe then like the track your killer, you know. So it's like the it can be very interesting and see how it works and how we will implement it. Okay. But it's really good idea, like the because I don't want to show the just icon for the bodies. I think it's like the really cool idea how to make it like the more immersion and like the it's not like the just gameplay stuff, you know. What about the family share? We had the problems with this, like the, because the cheaters were using it and overusing, so it's like the we are not planning to change it. Are there a different amount of XP points for killing AI versus player? Yes, there are. I think you are not getting any experience from killing player, right? Because we don't want to. We don't want to like the push you to kill the players. You know, they are competitors. They are not like the main target. There is like the other stuff. You know, maybe in the future we will do proper PvP and it will be different, but now it's like we are focusing on the stuff like the what we have in the plan, and maybe later I already have the idea how to make the proper extraction PvP inside this game, you know. So it's like the but it's far away still. So about the other things, uh, what about the game in microtransaction? Are they coming? I already said like they are not coming, or they are coming maybe, but only for the uh, charity, like to support like the guys who are not lucky as we are. So that's like the what we want. I am already talking with the several like the guys or like the funds, for example, or whatever. It's surprise like it's like this is what we want. We are not planning to have the in-app purchasing to like as the secondary monetization to get the more money from you. It's like it's not planned. Now. Private servers and larger squads. Private servers, this is what we are thinking about it, and it's somewhere in the update. Larger squads, we didn't think about it, really, to be honest. Maybe if there will be demand for more people than four, then they have the squad of the squads or another unit, we will think about it. There will be, yeah, we will think about it. If there will be demand, we can implement it. Do you plan about adding animals in the game? Yes, we are planning to have the animals. We will start with the small one, like the butterflies, cockroach, these kind of things. I just saw it. It was disgusting, and there will be we want to have some of them will be invisible. They will be just sound, like the monkeys. They will start to scream. I just heard that somebody wants to have the kakadu there or whatever. There should be, it should be live, So it's if you are making the messes, crocodile, yeah, no. Uh, if you are doing the mess in the jungle, it should sound differently than when you are doing the if you are calm, for example. So it's like the part of the immersion. Any plans for custom servers for community events? Yeah, it's I said it already. We are thinking about the custom servers, about the private servers, about the supporting some hosting, the companies and whatever. So it will come. Will there be female PMCs? Uh, Unfortunately, no. And it's not because we don't think that females are not able to be PMC, because I know that there is female PMCs. But it will just double everything for us now, all the animations, they cannot run like the same, they have different the body, they have different movement, we will have to change a lot of things. The vest will have the problems, So it's it's something what we are planning in the future, but not now, because we don't have the really big female market. So it's I think the 99.9 players are probably from the men's world or a men's. So we don't know, or it's not like the worth now, it's it will just delay the other stuff, So it's we have to choose if we are working on the new animations for the different factions, for the bandits or army or somebody, or we just doing the female animations, So it's we have to always to choose. Okay, I don't have any other questions. There was something. Okay, let me read something. Are you working on optimization and performance? Yes, currently several guys are working on the optimization and trying to get from the Unreal as much as possible. It's I don't want to complain about the other technology, but it is what is it, And I still didn't see any Unreal 5 game which is running without problems. That's all what I will say. Are you working on fixes for crashes? Yes, definitely. We are still fixing. We are still doing yeah, we're just fixing as much as possible. AI Aimbot, that's the perfect. AI Aimbot is actually very scary AI, which they don't see you, and they just hear you, and then they shoot to that exact position where the noise was made, and that's the problem, and we already will fix it. It's already like the in the plan. We are working on the AI. We will make it better. It will not be as good for this update as I want, because we're still missing some technology to get the proper informations now, from the environment. Imagine, guys, that the AI has only few informations. Has the nav mesh, so they can go somewhere, and then they have some kind of the status from their target, and this is all what they know. They don't have any informations about where they are, where the target is, where are the covers, the nothing. It's I think the AI is not behaving completely bad based on the informations they have. They are completely dark. They hear, they see, but that's all what they know. So it's we're going to implement. We need to get these informations first, so we can make the AI around it. We will definitely kill the AI Aimbot, in the next slide, in next the current update, the next update, and we will work more and more about on the AI to be more the tactical, more clever, working in the squads, doing the in even the normal stuff, So it's when they are not, for example, in the combat, so they are not the staring, but they are actually doing something reasonable. So that's the fix the key spawning. This is already we were talking. LZ camping. I don't know how big issue is now. We are implementing, I think, even more LZs now. I think there will be always some kind of the randomness about it. I don't think that people are camping. Actually, I think they are just waiting for their heli, and you just arrive, so they just kill you. I think it's better when you want to go inside. You should start with the farther the LZ, and just go by the walking. It's it's what is it? If you are going to the hot LZ, then it's it's definitely you have the you don't have the good odds, because you just people are prepared and they will kill you immediately. The heli wait times, we were working on it. I think we were talking already about it. What we tested, the time was decreased by the half usually for the wait times. So we will see how is it, so let's see how it will work in the real environment if there's so many people. Okay, so the frag and smoke grenades. I was thinking even using the mortar, if there is somebody, but it's we don't know if there is somebody. If he's hidden in the bush and he's waiting for you, should we do something? Because even you don't know, you don't see him. He's very hidden, camping there or waiting for the his heli. So it's hidden. So and then he start to attack you. So even you don't know that there is somebody. Making you put the smoke there, you will just move the 10 meters away and you will still be killed. I think the LZ fights are sometimes what there will be always. So we will see how it's working. We are planning even in the future to maybe change the system completely, but let's see how it is, and have the more the freedom to choose the different the landing zones. There will be always landing zones, but maybe we will implement the something that you will be able to choose and then rope down. You know, let's see. It's like we cannot fix everything immediately. Is the vibe necessary? Yes, vibe is necessary because like it's not possible to just continue. We are changing a lot of quests. We are changing their positions or objectives. It's like it's just not possible to continue. And if you are on the end, you are on the end. So I think we are not adding like the new quest to the next one, but let's see. Okay. Will you clarify if PvE or PvP is the focus of the game? I think we clarified it a lot of times already. We mostly doing the PvE with the spice of the PvP, but it doesn't mean that we will not create the mod which is PvP only. But the focus is, as I said, it's mostly about the experience. What you are there, what the experience, with the people, with your friends, and have the good the moments there. It's not about the competition and killing as many people as possible and then flex about it. So it's now it's focused on this, the experience. Okay. Day-night cycle. Can you shoot the lights? I don't think it will be now. I think it will come later to shooting the lights. We will just don't do this now. It's again the first iteration of it. How the AI changes behavior during the night? Yeah, they will see less. They will hear more probably because it's night. They will be more relaxed. Some of them will go to sleep. Some of them will just camp, or some of them will just relax. Some of them will guard. So in the night, the AI should initially behave differently. If you start to doing some mess, of course they have the flashlights. They have the all of them will have the probably the flashlight here, or they already have it. And they will try to kill you. Okay, and the other guys who are sleeping and they will hear the stuff, they will wake up and try to gank you. Is the day-night cycle based on the real time or in-game time? Of course, the in-game time, I think it's the 3 hours now. This is what we decided. It should be probably 2 hours the good the light, or the sundown and sunset and the sunrise, and then the 1 hour is the more darkish. The moon have phases, or now it will be always full moon. Later we will do the phases, so it's it will simulate the full phase, or the full the movement of the moon. NVG will be starting gear. I don't know now. I'm thinking we will give you some NVG, but I'm not sure. It's this is what we need to decide if it's good or bad. Yeah, flashlights, yes, there will be there. Thermovision in the game, no now. Can we silently kill with the knife in the dark? I think the knife implementation is the very rubbish still, in the game, and I think it will be better to use the silencer than the knife, but it could be possible. Why NVG look this way? Okay, so I think it's how we implement it. So NVG is we try to implement it as real as possible. If you wear it, it looks really crazy, Our NVG has some kind of the focus. Usually you are putting it on unlimited focus, and this means that all the things around you or very close are blurred. It's very hard to see the close. This is what we want to. It has the very nice effects. So, and even in the real life, it's not so easy to use the NVG on the helmet and with the gun. So it's you really need to train. It's not, again, it's everything has some kind of the pro and cons. It's giving you some advantage, but it also giving you some disadvantage. You know, if the we implemented that if somebody like the uh, flashlight you or like the laser touch or was very close to the NVG, it will shut it down. You know, like in the real life. So it's like there is some kind of the like the stuff which is not like in the other games, and it could be fun or it could be pain in the ass. It's depending like what's happened to you. So it's like depending if you have the laser or NVG. You know, so you can counter NVG with the flashlight, for example, or like the laser, you know. So it's like you know, it could create some fun things, you know. Will we get any storage for weapons and ammo? I think we will add like the more boxes, so you can store them and save some space there. Canted sight will be added. Sights not, but you can cant the gun. Stealth when we will get the stealth mechanics, it's like in the update whatever 0.6 I think, and it will be like I hope it will be really good. Will the faction base rotate? This is what we were planning. I don't know if we will rotate now for this update, but it's definitely planned later that the faction base will rotate and you will start from the different base. Whether it should coming in the update 0.3, we will see if we will be able to properly implement it. You know, so it's like some of the features cannot be implemented in the one update. We have to like to move it to the 2 updates or doing it through the 2 updates. So let's see. We want to implement it properly. Okay, network issues, like can we see ping packets as we play? Yeah, probably we will do it. There is some kind of the issues with the Unreal replication, and like how it's like it's very slow. It's causing a lot of issues to us. We are trying to fix it, and I think we will spend the next month mostly with this one. You know, it's like the rubber banding. It's like the thing which is pissing me off like the most on the game, you know. So it's like sorry about these words, but like it's really like I hate it. So we need to like fix it at all cost, and it's just not playable. I think it's very disturbing. So to the cosmetics, no cosmetics yet, only like what we have now. I don't think there is coming like the more cosmetics. Yes, the trackers, like this is what we already talked about it. Will the price of the game increase when 1.0 comes out? Definitely. You know, guys, like if you want, like you should be happy that you bought it. It will never be like the more cheap than the game is now. It's going only up, and I think the target like in this 3-4 years is probably $70, you know, what will be standard on the market. So like you know, buy it now, don't refund, because you can wake up and the refund, like when you will buy it again, it can be like the more expensive. So just like don't refund. No. Yeah. Definitely, there will be more localizations. You know, I think we will plan it for the 0.3 when we will implement more stuff about the lore and about the you know, all this like the story stuff. So there will be more text, and then it needs some localizations for the people. So we will like to invest the money there, and there will be localization next year. You know. Okay. Oh, there is more question. I have to scroll. Okay. So, bulletproof foilage be sorted. I don't think it's like the bulletproof. Yeah.
We know about it.
Yeah. There is bug.
I think
Okay.
we've been working on it.
Okay. So yes, it will be sorted. Binoculars or rangefinders, you know, these kind of the things like they will be later implemented. The badges and rewards for completing all tasks, every vibe. Yes, we want to like do something like this. It's not like the coming now, but one of the things which I love in the game is like appreciate you inside the game for your deeds, you know. So it's like the, if you do something really cool, you know, you will be like the, you will receive something, you will be like the, even, I don't know how to say it, like the appreciated by the game, and we will give you something, not like the bribing you, but it's about the appreciation. Even for the like the biggest stuff, you will be just stored like the in the game forever, you know, like the, that you did it, you know. So it's like the, this is what we want in the future. I just scroll it. Okay, rewards. Okay, like the everything, like the, I will don't answer the questions about like the will be fixed, you know. It's like the will be fixed. Yes, everything will be fixed. Everything will be like the properly balanced. So it's like the, it's not like the that we don't want to, you know. So it's really good to report it. It's really good to work with our community managers or something, and we are collecting, we are putting them inside the Jira or target process, and we will work on it. So it's like the, definitely, you know. Um, Security cameras, that's like the another thing which we probably will do in the future. It's like the, we should think about it. Can we drag people to cover in the end game? Yes, like the, I was already speaking about it. It's coming in the update 0.3. So it's like the, so we want to, it's like a good immersion. The ballistic test map will be usable on release. We had like the some kind of the plan to make the special hub where you are meeting with other people, and where is like the shooting range and whatever, and it's no matter which kind of the faction it is. So it's like the, it is like the what is plan. Maybe we will do it like the offline. I don't know, like the, but we want to have it. Okay, so the guys are already telling me like that I should finish, because they want to go home. It's already 1.5 hour, so I think, I hope that you enjoy it. And yeah, let's see you like the soon, you know. And yeah, thank you very much if you have the time to listen my like the stuff. And yeah, be cool, be nice. The update is coming, and I hope the release will be more like the fluent than the first one. So let's see. But yeah, sacrifice some pets, you know. That the release is great. Okay. Ciao.